So I guess the reason we're all here today is to wish a happy birthday to this guy. I know we all have our own version of a story that led us to celebrating him today. So to the best of my knowledge, here's my version. As a young man, he was involved in some farming, some schooling, a little work. Lesser known versions of the story involved some high adventure to India, Everest, London, and either Italy or Jerusalem, I'm not sure, before he finally settled down and met and married our mom. They honeymooned in St. Pierre and Miquelon, did a few other things I don't have pictures of, and presto, Chanel, Pierre, and Fleur. You might think this is where he said, "What have I done? And why am I wearing this airplane neck on my pillow?" Or, and why am I wearing this airplane neck pillow on my head? You'd be wrong, though. I'm pretty sure his happy meter just kept on climbing. And rightly so. He had us. He had cappuccino. He had a big house that provided virtually limitless puttering potential, after which he could reward himself with all the decadent whining and dining he well deserved. No, he never spent much time on fashion, but that's okay. Chet has assured him that we still love him regardless. Thanks, Chet. Speaking of Chet, it's around the time that we all met Chet that we also met Wendy and welcomed her into our family too. And that's when the stage was set for Pops to move on to the next exciting phase of his life, as a grandpops. Looking good, grandpops. Seriously though, I'm pretty sure Dad would agree that it's been this phase of his life that it's really fit him like a pair of high-end, top-shelf work gloves, the kind you can't get at Canadian Tire. Lots of smiles, laughs, and good times with all the family and friends, spanning the generations. Helps that Wendy's a great cook, too. Wish we could all be there to celebrate with you, Dad. 80 years, huh? Wow. Feels like just yesterday we were celebrating his 75th on a cruise ship. Lots of smiling, laughing, and great times there, too. I'm not sure I've ever seen you happier than when you're at the piano bar, tapping your feet to the tunes the piano bar pianist would play. Good times. I'm pretty sure these pics were from another birthday we celebrated with you too, in Las Vegas. Love how you cleverly became friends with the kids who had a cooler full of Jell-O shots. Well played, sir. In closing, I just want to say that I wish you the happiest of birthdays, Dad. I wish we were all there for this. I wish we were all together for this momentous birthday occasion. I guess it's up to Wendy to make sure that you get all the love that you'd otherwise have been surrounded by had circumstances been a little different this year, where we could have all joined in on the fun. Love and birthday hugs, Dad. From P.
Happy birthday, Papa. I'm going to play you happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy
wish we could all be here together to celebrate your birthday, but being on Zoom is going to be the next best thing. I hope you enjoy this montage of videos from friends and family from all over the world. We're thinking about you today, and hopefully we can all celebrate together soon in somewhere warm and tropical. Kelly, what do you want to say?
Happy birthday, Papa.
Paul, I wish you guys were here having a Manhattan and a Cosmo for a crowd or something. But looking forward to seeing you guys in person when this is all over.
For sure. Cheers to Dad. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello, Paul. It's Joyce in Victoria wishing you a happy birthday. And I want to thank you so much for raising Chanel. She's just the most wonderful person. And I know I have a lot to thank her parents for. God bless you. Happy birthday.
Happy.
Yeah, I'll start playing.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mama. Happy
Many more.
Hi, Papa. Happy birthday. So now we're going to list 10 things that we love about you. And Mom, can start us off.
Okay. Hi, Dad. I love you. Happy birthday. We all very much wish that we were with you today in person, but this is the next best thing, and there's so many things I love about you, but since we're only choosing our top 10, I'm gonna say that one thing I love about you is how kind you are, and you're gentle, and you have this big, kind of quiet, warm way about you that, you kind of stand in the background and you're supportive and you're just there for anyone who needs you no matter what. And if anyone asks you to do something, you not only do it, but you do it to perfection, 110%. And a lot of times I find myself telling the girls actually, girls, if you're gonna do something, you gotta do it right. And I know I get that from you because you do things right because you're a good man, and I love you.
One thing I love about you is how you're always so nice, and in the summer, I remember we always used to make polo pizzas after we got home from the pool, and I remember that was really fun, and yeah, I miss that, and congrats on being a baby.
Two things that I love about Papa are, some memories are when we were little and we used to watch the Muppets on the computer, and it was really funny, and sometimes Maggie and I thought it was scary, and it was just really funny. And also I admire your chill and sweet personality and I just think you're really cool, and I think you're really nice, and I couldn't ask for a better grandpa. I love you. Happy 80th birthday.
Paul, everybody stole most of my answers, but I think I'd like to talk about how you've always been there for all of us, but whenever anybody asks you for help, and I'm just thinking about all the times over the years that you've always been there for me, never too busy to help somebody, and always with such a generous spirit and a beautiful presence that I'm pretty sure that's where Fleur gets it from. So we love you. We are so grateful to have you in our lives, and I'm sorry that we can't be there to celebrate this year. But know that we're thinking about you, and we can't wait to celebrate in person with you. And thank you for all that you do for us and what you mean to us.
Love you.
Love you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So I guess the reason we're all here today is to wish a happy birthday to this guy. I know we all have our own version of a story that led us to celebrating him today. So to the best of my knowledge, here's my version. As a young man, he was involved in some farming, some schooling, a little work. Lesser known versions of the story involved some high adventure to India, Everest, London, and either Italy or Jerusalem, I'm not sure, before he finally settled down and met and married our mom. They honeymooned in St. Pierre and Miquelon, did a few other things I don't have pictures of, and presto, Chanel, Pierre, and Fleur. You might think this is where he said, "What have I done? And why am I wearing this airplane neck on my pillow?" Or, and why am I wearing this airplane neck pillow on my head? You'd be wrong, though. I'm pretty sure his happy meter just kept on climbing. And rightly so. He had us. He had cappuccino. He had a big house that provided virtually limitless puttering potential, after which he could reward himself with all the decadent whining and dining he well deserved. No, he never spent much time on fashion, but that's okay. Chet has assured him that we still love him regardless. Thanks, Chet. Speaking of Chet, it's around the time that we all met Chet that we also met Wendy and welcomed her into our family too. And that's when the stage was set for Pops to move on to the next exciting phase of his life, as a grandpops. Looking good, grandpops. Seriously though, I'm pretty sure Dad would agree that it's been this phase of his life that has really fit him like a pair of high-end, top-shelf work gloves, the kind you can't get at Canadian Tire. Lots of smiles, laughs, and good times with all the family and friends, spanning the generations. Helps that Wendy's a great cook, too. Wish we could all be there to celebrate with you, Dad. 80 years, huh? Wow. Feels like just yesterday we were celebrating his 75th on a cruise ship. Lots of smiling, laughing, and great times there, too. I'm not sure I've ever seen you happier than when you're at the piano bar, tapping your feet to the tunes the piano bar pianist would play. Good times. I'm pretty sure these pics were from another birthday we celebrated with you too, in Las Vegas. Love how you cleverly became friends with the kids who had a cooler full of Jell-O shots. Well played, sir. In closing, I just want to say that I wish you the happiest of birthdays, Dad. I wish we were all there for this. I wish we were all together for this momentous birthday occasion. I guess it's up to Wendy to make sure that you get all the love that you'd otherwise have been surrounded by had circumstances been a little different this year, where we could have all joined in on the fun. Love and birthday hugs, Dad. From P.
Well, Paul, it's another birthday and another year in Montreal. And some of the memories that we have of you are always, they're all beautiful. You know, from the wedding to the first time we met you in PEI, and we had driven Chester
And an engagement ring.
and an engagement ring. And I'll never forget what I said to Chester. I said, Chester, what happens if Fleur says no? where are we sleeping?
And it's true. We didn't unpack until you had said yes and she had yet said yes. Then we came in with suitcases and champagne.
And you were so you were so elegant in accepting us into the family and showing us a tremendous hospitality and sharing your family with us. And it's always been a pleasure to be part of your family. And now that you're in Montreal for the last 100 years that you've been here, and you've adapted very well, and now that you're running the church and doing such a great job, it's an honor to know you. It's an honor to have sat down and have supper with you and to laugh with you and Wendy and to have some really, really good time. So happy birthday, like a happy big birthday, whatever it is. And by the way, I always tell your daughter, Fleur, and my son, Chester, how amazing you look. You look absolutely fantastic.
Could be one of the reasons Wendy married you. Just one of the reasons. Many of your qualities are so fine, and you know, anything you do, any woodwork, any painting, anything you do, it's always perfect. Your craftsmanship and your skill are like Wendy's talents on wedding cakes. You guys really belong together. So a very happy birthday to Paul, and all the best in the years to come. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Bye.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Papa. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Paul. He smiles?
Birthday to Papa. Happy birthday to Papa. Happy birthday to you, Papa.
You blow him a kiss?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Papa. Happy birthday to you.
Macy, tell me 3 things you love about Papa.
I love him. He does his work. I love him not doing his work.
One more thing.
And also, I love him how he does things.
Awesome. Sloan, can you tell me 3 things you love about Papa? You're making a garden? Like Papa? Can you blow Papa a kiss? Quinn, can you tell me 3 things you love about Papa? No?
I would love to see him.
Here.
She was about to say us.
Go back to it.
Well, I don't have 3 things that I love about you, because that would be
Rude.
But I wish you were here because I got like a million things for you to do, but you can't, so that sucks. And but I think you're a great stepfather-in-law. You're an awesome guy, and I wish you a happy birthday.
All right, Paul. There's more than 3 things that I love about you. You're a great guy. You're a great stepdad and step-grandpa or papa. And you make my mom unbelievably happy. And that, I think, is the most important. Also, you always fix things when you come to my home. We miss you lots. And Sloan especially really misses you. And Quinn wishes she could meet you, but hopefully soon. And I hope you have a lovely birthday.
So Quinn needs to say something, so let's keep doing the...
Okay, what's Quinn gonna say?
I would love to see you.
All right. Say bye to Papa.
Bye.
Hey Papa, you're a raptor because raptors have big brains and you have big brains. It is I, the bearded raptor. That's you! Papa, that's you smart. You're gonna do that when you grow up. Papa, something that reminds me and him of you is PEI.
And shits.
Yeah, and shits, because you like shits. Hey, Papa, look, I have a unibrow. It is I, the great transmogrifier. I'll transmogrify him into an elephant. Now let me put the settings on. Elephant. Zap. I'm okay. Papa, if you were an animal, and I know the last one said you were a raptor, but I would say that you're a monkey, because you're smart, you're funny, like monkeys, and also you like building things. You like tools. That's not a smart monkey.
Three things I love about Papa. 1, he likes hockey.
Yeah.
2, he always gets me a beer when I show up at Grammy's house.
Yeah.
Grammy and Papa's house. And 3, he makes Grammy very, very happy.
Yeah.
Wait. Here we go. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Papa. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Paul. Happy 80th. I'm guessing next year we're just going to be all celebrating off-numbered milestones. We'll be having like a great big 81st birthday for you, and people will be having really big 11 birthdays and 40th and 50th, 51st birthdays and 41st birthdays and so forth. But happy birthday. Thank you so much for, making my mom happy and such. And thank you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Paul. I hope you learned a lot since you're in Montreal. I think the first time you went, not the first, but at that wedding you had ended up somewhere that you shouldn't have been. And now at least you must know the difference. At your age, you're 80, and you must have learned a few things. So happy birthday, and keep on trucking. Hope to see you next summer.
Happy birthday to you. Hope you have lots more birthdays. You're only 80 yet. Take care and be safe. Love you very much. Bye.
Hi, Uncle Paul. It's Kelly Hebert, living in Ottawa. Just wanted to be part of this awesome 80th birthday video montage celebrating your 80th birthday. I'm pretty lucky you've been around this long. So I want to tell you a couple things that I think about when I think about you. One is your beautiful smile. It is one of the things that I always think of as your big warm smile, and your pleasant personality. It's always so nice to go talk to you. You are very good at making people feel comfortable, and you're a great listener. So I wish we would get to spend a little more time together. Maybe even every summer, but I don't always get to see you. So anyway, hope you have a fantastic birthday. 80 years is something to be proud of and very thankful for. Okay, love you. Bye.
Happy birthday, Uncle Paul.
Happy birthday, Uncle Paul.
Happy birthday, Uncle Paul.
Happy birthday, Uncle Paul. We hope you have a wonderful,
great,
amazing,
fantastic birthday. We wish you all the best, and we miss you and Auntie Wendy, and we can't wait to see you again soon.
Hi, Peter Paul. Happy 80th birthday. It's Jeff and Joanne here. Hoping everything's going well in your neck of the woods, and we hope to see you too.
Happy birthday, Uncle Pierre Paul. Have a great day. Love you and miss you.
I don't even know what that means.
Hi, Paul. Happy birthday. Mary and I want to wish you all the best, and for today, and also, of course, for the future. Thanks especially to your family for making this happen. It's certainly a surprise. I'd like to take this opportunity as well to thank you for your friendship over the years over on the island, and especially during our time together at Veterans Affairs. Our early morning chats were a great way to start today. Take care, Paul, and enjoy. You certainly deserve it. Cheers.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Paul.
Hi, Paul. It's not hard to tell it's fall on Prince Edward Island. It's time to do the leaves and to get things ready for the winter. And we understand that this time of the year, it's also a time when somebody, a favorite friend of ours, has a birthday. I understand you've got a big one coming up. So Pat and I want to take this opportunity to wish you a happy birthday and appreciate in the 49 years that we've known you that your friendship has been true and steady, and we've valued it very, very much.
This is take two, Paul and Wendy. We've already done this once on the front lawn, and the traffic was so noisy that you couldn't hear us. So maybe we'll send both of them. That will be maybe the best thing to do. It's pretty hard to express your feelings twice. I forget what I said the first time, but anyway, we did want to tell you that we value friendship and that we've enjoyed all the years that we've been together. And we've been thinking about last year when we did share your birthday with you, and probably if things had been different, we would be there this year. But
yes,
things aren't different. Anyway, we wish you all the happiness. We think you're a wonderful person, and happy 80th birthday. We love you.
All right. And many, many, many more, Paul.
Hope to see you soon.
Yes.
2021 is going to be a better year.
Yes, we certainly miss our trip to Montreal and Ottawa, and it's...
Anyway,
we'll
it is
see
what
when
it
that
is.
starts.
Okay, take care. We love you guys.
Bye.
Happy birthday.
Hi, Paul. Just so happy to be able to wish you a happy birthday on this very special birthday, your 80th. Sad that we can't be with you to celebrate, but we're sending you our very, very best wishes for a lovely day, and all our love.
Not that we might have been invited, but if we were invited, we would have been glad to be there, because Paul, what I really appreciate is whenever we come to your place for Christmas or other events, you are just such a gracious host. Wendy was always gracious, but with you there, it's even better. Your warm welcomes and just the way that you greet people and make them feel comfortable is wonderful. And that's true for Jasper as well, of course, since he's also been a guest at your house, and certainly from me as well. Happy 80th, and I must say I am somewhat jealous because it's not fair that you still have hair and I lost mine by the time I was 50. Best to you.
Happy birthday.
Bonjour Paul et Wendy. Paul, on voulait souhaiter un joyeux anniversaire. C'est une fête spéciale, un 80. Puis comme on ne peut pas être présent à cause de la COVID, ben on va te souhaiter ça par un petit vidéo. J'espère que tu vas passer une belle journée. Puis on te souhaite encore plein de belles années avec Wendy, puis tes petits-enfants, puis tes enfants. Fait que amuse-toi bien aujourd'hui. Bonne fête!
Bonne fête, Paul, pour tes 4 fois 20 ans. Puis pense à nos beaux souvenirs qu'on a eu ensemble à Memram Cook puis à Moncton. Puis j'espère qu'on va se revoir un jour. Bonne santé, puis bonne fête.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Click this. Oh, sorry. Oh, on behalf, hi Paul. On behalf of all of our family, Barry, Hugh, Jeff, Peter, and myself, we'd like to wish you a very happy 80th birthday. We look back, and it was through our involvement with the International Exchange Program, which you and Sandy really supported, that we got to know you as a very, very pleasant and generous person. And it was your B&B that inspired us, and really because of it, we ran our own bed and breakfast for 11 successful years, and you were so kind to provide us with excellent information from the time frame for breakfast to making a queen bed out of a double bed, and we've used a lot of your recipes over the years too. So we not only wish you a happy birthday, but we also want to give you a big thanks. And it was so good having a lovely visit with you and Wendy a few years back, and we hope you'll come back again, as well as all your family, any of your family, Chanel, Fleur, Pierre, and their families. We now live in a smaller house, but we can always make room for you. We'd be so happy to see you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Paul. Happy birthday from Barry.
Happy birthday.
About 30 years ago, I was talking to Paul in his living room, and he was telling me about a book he was reading written by David Wheel, the PEI historian. The book was about poverty in PEI years and years ago. Paul was fascinated by the book, and he recounted to me examples of the poverty he grew up in, about bringing lobster sandwiches to school and being teased for it, because this is what poor people did. They ate lobster sandwiches back in the day. But he told me he was so poor that he could see his breath at night before bed when he was getting into bed. That's how cold it was in the winter in his house in PEI. And I looked around the room in what was then his house 30 years ago, and I thought, I looked at how nice it looked, and I realized how hard Paul had worked and how he had not taken anything for granted, that he knew what it was like to be very poor, that he knew what hard work meant and why it was necessary, and that he'd worked hard for everything he'd got. And that was a very interesting experience for me to hear those examples about his childhood. So Paul, have a great birthday, and I'm proud that you have accomplished so much in your life.
Hello, Paul Drouin coming at you from Gatineau, Quebec. Just a short message, Mr. Gallant, to wish you a happy birthday. I was told by Chanel that you're 80 years old. I take a look at the pictures on Facebook, and let me tell you, I find it hard to believe that you could possibly be 80 years old. You sure make 80 look pretty good. When I got the message from Chanel, I got reminiscing about growing up in Charlottetown, and it made me think of visiting you and the family at Chez Nous Bed and Breakfast, and I have nothing but wonderful memories of visiting you guys there. Beautiful home, beautiful family, and when I think about you, Mr. Gallant, I just think of somebody that's so gentle and kind and easygoing, and I'm sure that hasn't changed over the years. So have yourself a happy birthday despite our COVID situation, and say hello to everyone, all the family.
Happy birthday, Paul. Feliz cumpleaños, and hope to see you soon.
Hi Paul, happy birthday from Italy. This is Francesco. How are you? Happy 80th birthday. Here in Italy everything is fine. We are doing well. Hope you do the same, and keep it up. Ciao.
Bon anniversaire, Paul.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Paul. Happy birthday to you. Wishing you an amazing 80th birthday from your West Coast friends. Mwah!
Bonne fête, Paul. Bon 80e, et on te souhaite du bonheur et de la santé. À bientôt. Bye bye.
Bonne fête, Paul.
Happy birthday to you, Papa. Happy birthday to you, Papa. Happy birthday, dear Papa. Happy birthday to you. All right, switch.
Switch. Let me hold the camera.
Okay.
Is everyone in?
Hold on. No, you gotta keep it up. No, I need longer arms. Sorry. And let's see.
Okay.
Leaf, where are you?
I'm at the top.
Okay, my hat. There we go. All right, and Bona fête, Papa, Papa. Bona fête, Papa, Papa. Bona fête, bona fête, bona fête, Papa.
And many more.
Happy birthday, Paul.
We love you, Paul. I hope you have a wonderful year, and say hi to Wendy.
I'm drinking to your brother Gavin's wine. He was so kind. Take care.
Hey, greetings St. Paul from sunny Spencerville, Ontario. Laura, Bryn, Reese, and Gunnar and I are sending you our warmest wishes on your birthday and your celebrated entry into the world of remarkable octogenarians. I apologize in advance if this message sounds a bit like a Hallmark birthday card. filled, of course, with a host of acknowledgments of your extraordinary personal character and countless tributes to your many achievements. Laura and I count our blessings to have had the privilege of sharing so many wonderful times with you. You are the epitome of kindness, generosity, warmth, and love. With an unwavering moral compass, you bring model commitment to family, to truth, to generosity of spirit, and if there is a weakness, to the Montreal Canadiens. You're always there for your amazing children, your grandchildren, and for my sister. Thank you for being our meritorious St. Paul, and go Habs go. Birthdays are often marked by special events, and notably between you, Wendy, and me, we share and have celebrated together 5-year increments in age. You should know that your youthful energy makes me feel 85. You're an inspiration to us. Our fond memories are highlighted in PEI visits. I hope that you like my outfit. Woo! Got this in the green room this morning. Let me see now, where was I? Those memorable visits include stays in your beautiful PEI home, tours of Charlottetown, dinners out and dinners in, including amazing PEI lobster, visits to the beach, to your family's church, to your family's beachfront homes, and the farm where you grew up. We'll never forget a moving visit to the Acadian Museum in Miscouche. We shared a great night out at the, last time we were there, at the Confederation Center for the Arts, and I think we saw $1 Million Quartet. The music was awesome. The list goes on, and it serves as a reminder or reminders of how we so enjoy and so value your company. This year has been a challenge for everyone and has placed undue strain and hardship on many. Of those, just seeing and being with our families has been hard to deal with. In that context, I want you to know how much we would love to be with you today and to help make a dent in the wine cellar. After which, I'd probably accept an overnight accommodation in that very fancy tool shed. We miss you, we love you, and wish you the very best today and always. Let's plan on doubling up on visits and celebrations next year.
Happy 80th birthday, Paul. Have a good birthday. Have a nice one. Wish you all long life, good health, and more blessings. Happy birthday again.
Happy 80th birthday, Dad. I've been thinking the last few days about my childhood growing up and how lucky and grateful I've been to have had you in my life, through ups and downs, through good times and bad. I always knew I could count on you to be there for me. When we were growing up, one of my first memories of you was being carried around on your shoulders and also dancing together. I remember I would put my feet on top of your feet and you would dance around. I also remember getting out of the bath and you would put me in the towel like a hammock and you'd swing me back and forth. And anyway, I always remembered having fun and feeling safe with you. As we got older, I remember you were always busy. There was always a project on the go. Through that, I believe I've developed a good work ethic, and it's because I saw how hard you always worked, how when you weren't working at DVA, you were home doing things around the house with the family. I remember the annual stacking of the wood. Cords of wood would get delivered, and we would have a whole assembly line to stack it all and take it down into the basement. I remember Timbits as a little treat and incentive to have us keep working, and I always think fondly of those times. I remember our house renovation and additions, and that was always fun, finding salamanders running around and little moles in the big hole that was being dug. I remember also waiting a long time. I think I've developed patience because of having to wait after choir. There'd be times when I'd be sitting there waiting, and this is before phones, or cell phones, I should say, waiting and waiting and waiting for Dad to pick me up after choir, and then about an hour later he would show up as he forgot to pick me up and came back after arriving home and Mom asking where we were. Anyway, so I think that's actually taught me patience. So thank you for that. I also remember all of our great family trips we've been on together. Our Florida trip, driving down the coast and going to Disneyland or Disney World. I remember going to California twice. Thank you so much for giving us that opportunity. I always think so fondly of the times we had on our road trips, singing songs and making up stories. Not everyone would have chosen to have taken that time off with their families, and so I'm really grateful you did. It helped to make me love travel, and I feel like that's kind of shaped the rest of my life as far as always looking forward to another trip. Unfortunately, obviously, there's no trips happening in the next little while, and I'm sad that we can't all be together, but definitely, as soon as we can, I'm really looking forward to going on a destination to celebrate your birthday properly. It seems like just yesterday, but for your 65th birthday, we went on the cruise to France and Spain, and that was an amazing vacation. I'm so glad we did that together. I also remember Venezuela, seeing Leo and Carola, our exchange students. More recently, obviously coming out to BC, I always loved our time together. And our trip to Vegas was also fun, and our wedding. So I have so many memories of us together as a family, just having fun. And I hope that soon we can do something else all together. Anyway, Dad, I just wish I could be there to give you a big hug, but I want you to know that you've been in my thoughts and my heart all week, and I'm looking forward to celebrating with you tonight and having lobster. Whenever I see a lobster, I always think of you. And anyway, cheers to many, many more years, and can't wait till we can see each other in person. Love you, Dad. Hi, it's me again. I totally forgot to also mention another fond memory as a young adult was Dad and I would go on a little Friday night date to something called 4 à 8, and it was a francophone event, and he and I would go together and speak French, and it made me feel really grown up, and it made me feel like Dad was not just my dad, but he was also my friend. So thank you for choosing to spend your Friday evenings with me doing that. And I forgot to also mention how meaningful it's been that you've gotten to know Kalia, and that she's gotten to know you. I wish we could be closer so we could see each other more often, but we've had lots of great memories together, both in Montreal and in BC, and our fantastic trip, the cruise to the Panama Canal. I always will remember Kalia running up and down the halls and us having such amazing meals together on the cruise ship, and having Kalia be there, just, you know, such a cutie pie, and going to listen to that piano player play, and she wanted to keep listening and listening, and you would hold her there patiently while she kept saying more and more and more. Anyway, I totally forgot to mention those two things, so I just wanted to add that in, and that is it. I will chat with you more live in a few hours, but just wanted to make sure I put those two extra comments in. Love you, Dad.
Careful, honey.
Oh, hey. What a nice present from that lady.
Yeah.
Oh.
I did.
What's that for? For pee.
No, thank you.
No.
No.
No. She says no. For Kalia.
Sure, thank you.
But for Kalia. That's how I bite for Kalia.
Bop. Bop. Bop.
Good. Right. Good.
Dada gets the string bean. Give Dada the string bean.
Yummy time. Oh, thanks, Dad. Thank you. Thank you. Look, yeah. Yeah, girl. Girl, yeah, little girl.
Kalia, where's P? Where's P? Where's P?
Where's P?
I don't know. And where's Papa? Where's Papa? Is that Papa? Oh, you didn't know where Papa.
Here.
Papa, she wants you to do. Where's Kalia? Peek. Boom, 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 boom. Up. Up. Okay.
Pikachu. Pika up. Pika down. Pika all around. Pikachu. Oh, let's try again. Pikachu.
Oh.
You caught me, so you go like this. Pikachu. Paper, so I get you later. Pikachu. Paper. So let's just say you can be rock. So I cover you, and I go like this. then you take her arm out and just go, no fair, no fair. Now I get to pull your hair. Here. Oh.
Yes. Do it off the cuff, but had a few drinks from chat there. Anytime. Yeah. You know where to come.
Better with every drink.
Get a couple of notes here, so that I don't. I'm not like Trump. I don't get off. of the script.
He's not tweeting. He's not tweeting. You
Anyway,
don't even know what that means.
yeah. So happy to have all of my children in respective families. And Wendy, of course, in PEI. I hope that for many years to come, we can vacation here on the island, where the four of us were all born. And we no longer have Shenu. I know. But with this little gift that I'm going to pass on to you, I hope that each of you will select a memory of PEI that is special to you and is displayed in each of your homes for many years to come. So, hand you the envelopes. Envelope, please. Wow. Drama. Yeah.
Exciting.
Beautiful. Yeah. Oscar goes to Pierre. Pierre. And then Fleur.
Thank you.
And then Chanel.
Thank you.
Okay. So a little something.
Might give you a little project while you're here.
Yeah.
Always send some trouble away. I'm so itchy.
Show you when to do the PEI part, okay? Then you gotta yell it out.
Princess, we're an island, island princess. We're an island, island princess. We're an island. PEI.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Cheers! Everybody take a sip. Oh, what beautiful princesses we have here. Hi, Dad, it's me again. I hope you enjoyed all of these wonderful thoughts, memories, and wishes from family and friends all over the world. We wish we could all be here together to celebrate in person, but I hope that seeing everybody's faces and knowing how much you're loved, both near and far, will help to warm your heart and make your 80th birthday one you'll never forget. Can't wait till we can all celebrate together, either on the West Coast, in Montreal, or somewhere more warm and exotic. Love you so much, Dad, and bye from me, Cosmo, and all the family that love you so, so much. Hope you had a fantastic day, and more to come. Yay. Love you.